So I have an opinion on this game. Gears of War Judgment. It's a Gears game. However, I didn't play it when it came out. How shocking is that? And that goes for the first one as well, because I had a PS3. I was a PS3 sucker back then. It's that simple. Now, the first one I never played, so basically when I went after the Gears games, I wanted to do it in story order. Now, the reason I'm doing this first is because Judgment is a prequel to the first three, but it was released in 2013, which was a fair few years after the first game. So, my opinions on this game are going to be from a perspective of not actually playing the first three games, I suppose. Because it doesn't star its main protagonist, who in the first three were Marcus Phoenix. This is Damon Baird, who is actually part of the original team, I believe. So, that being said, the whole scenario kind of does a full circle thing there. Does it do well as a prequel as such? Well, it does, but it also has a little extra bit which actually is part of the aftermath of the first three games, which is pretty impressive. It kind of links them all together, which is, I think, is pretty cool. So I'm going to take a look at this because, or give you my opinions on this, because I'm an outsider to this series, pretty much. I had to ask if this game was a prequel or not when I first played it, because I was told it was. So I went to my native Gears of War fan and a friend at Uncle Chun, because he is literally the Gears fan of this. He is a mega Gears fan. You've probably seen him on the channel before. Yeah, so I'm gonna take his advice on this. So my opinions on this game are gonna be from a completely new perspective because I've never played them. So what do I think of the story of this? Well, the story's pretty good. It follows basically a four-man team, and two of those members of the team, Baird and Cole, are also in the original games, I believe. However, this is kind of like leading up to the first game, before everything happens. A fair few years before that game, may I just add. I didn't realise how many years, but it is a big chunk of years. Now, it has everything the first three games does. It does everything that those games do pretty damn well. However, it can get a little bit iffy when it comes to stuff. Now, when I say that, on several occasions I have basically gone to cover and it's gone in the wrong cover. It's just gone the opposite way, and I've kind of like had to recircle myself, which has been a pain in the arse. However, I'm kind of like on the fence of whether cover systems are still okay. Now, Uncharted did it quite well. This does it quite well, but it still has the same problem as Uncharted. Going behind cover can be a pain in the arse because some of your team or NPCs or whatever go in the same point of cover you do, and it annoys me. And that's not particularly just for this game, it's for most games that have cover shooting. And look, I'm kicking the table now, but you get the drift. I'm gonna be hated for this, aren't I? Now, with all that said though, it is a damn good game, and I'm not gonna say otherwise because I was impressed considering, you know, it is a good game. The story's done well, the graphics are done brilliantly. As far as I can see, it uses the Gears 3 engine, which is pretty impressive in itself anyway from what I've seen. But whereas all that is concerned, it makes the game brilliant, and I love that. Now, what do I think of the characters? The characters in it are very, very kind of masculine, essentially, and that's not going to make people happy, is it? They are very masculine, and when I say that, it's literally like grufty voice, big guns, big muscles. That big guns comment sounded really weird then, didn't it? Oh dear. Moving on. it is a brilliant game, but there is a lady in this as well, and the voice actress to that lady is the same voice actress that plays Lightning in Final Fantasy XIII and its subsequent sequels or prequels or whatever you want to call them. I've lost track. But the game itself is absolutely brilliant. The voice acting, the characters, the gameplay, and like I said, the only thing I have the issue with is not specific to this game, and that's the cover system. It can get really annoying when people jump in the cover you're going to jump into and you get knocked back out and get, well, shot. That's the only way I'm going to put it. You get shot, murdered, and blown up, and it can be a pain in the ass. However, it doesn't happen all that often. It's just annoying when it does, because it's usually when you're on a winning streak. So yeah, there's that. But these are my opinions alone, nobody else's. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to push these opinions on you. Play the game for yourself. If you love it, you love it. But the game itself is very, very, very good, and I love it to bits. I'm looking forward to playing them in chronological order, which is this one, Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and then Gears of War 4. I do have Gears of War Ultimate Edition for the Xbox One as well, which I will be playing. And then obviously Gears 5 when I eventually invest in that. However, I'm going to give them all a bash, all in chronological order, because I'm that guy. I like a good story, and I'm going to play through them in that respect. So, there you go, guys. That's my thoughts on this game, and I really do love it. I do, but it can be a pain in the ass to do. And honestly, I still love it for all its faults. There you go. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this video. In the meantime, as always, happy gaming.